Hello, teacher.
Hey,
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon,
afternoon.
teacher.
How are you?
Today I want to sleep, teacher.
Okay. I want to sleep too. I'm so tired. I slept at 6 o'clock.
Teacher, why sleep late?
I don't know. It's become my usual sleeping time already. I don't sleep at night anymore. Right now, I sleep in the morning. I sleep like 6 o'clock. It's been like this for several weeks already. ไม่รู้เหมือนกันครับ ตอนนี้ไม่นอนดึกแล้วนะ ตอนนี้นอนเช้า
อาจารย์คะหนูว่าไม่ว่าจะนอน3 ทุ่มนอนเที่ยงคืนหรือนอนตีไหนหนูก็ง่วงตลอดเวลาค่ะหนูก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่าหนูทำไม
เนี่ยง่วงมากเลยเนี่ยอันนี้รู้สึกอย่าง that's my the same feeling I feel like I'm so sleepy now อ่า So did you do anything interesting last week ได้ทำอะไรกันสนุกมาบ้างไหมครับอาทิตย์ที่แล้ว
ทำการบ้านสนุกมากเลยค่ะ
Oh good lots of assignments
teacher คะขออนุญาตค่ะ
Yeah.
วันนี้หนูสงสัยว่าทำไมเพื่อนร่วมคลาสเยอะจังคะ
Today right because we don't have class on Friday we don't have any class on Friday and so that's why I move another section to join us as well because this Friday is a holiday right this Friday is a national holiday do you have any plan for the long weekend มีใครจะไปไหนไหมครับ long weekend อาทิตย์นี้ Anyone?
No, for me is sleep, just sleep and clear my homework.
Okay. Sleep, huh? Okay.
Yes.
I want to do that as well. Maybe I just sleep. So I just found out that my wound is very deep. เพิ่งเห็นว่าแผลลึกมาก ใช้เวลานานแค่ไหนครับ Do you know how long does it take to heal like the deep wound?
It depends on the each person's maybe at least 2 months.
2 months?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. This does recovery a little bit. Yes, maybe is the wound is will close.
Okay. And 2 months, you mean like so after 2 months, so I don't have to go to the clinic, right? But how? Because I asked the nurse now who dressed my wound, so she said like it's gonna take me like 2 weeks to come to go to the clinic every day.
Yes. They need to clean your wound.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. That sounds painful. And after you said like 2 months, so I was like, oh my God.
Is the be like a 2 week is for clear the kind of the
คือแค่2 อาทิตย์คือให้แบบปิด
สอง
อะ
อา
ครับ
ทิตย์แค่ในการรักษาค่ะอาจารย์ในการที่จะแบบว่าทำความสะอาดอะไรพวกนี้เคลียร์พวกพัสตูไม่ก็ฟูอิดแต่ว่า2 เดือนก็คือรอให้แผลมันปิดฟูลฟิลอะไรประมาณนี้ค่ะ
Oh my God. ถ้าคนที่ก็ recovery rate ช้าก็ต้องยืดออกไปอีกใช่ไหม
yes and ถ้าทีเชอร์นอน6 โมงก็ไม่แน่ใจว่าจะยืดไปอีกไหมคะ
ยอกแน่ๆเลยใช่ไหมทั้งสองค
คือน ถ้า
ที่
จำทำแผลเปียกก็ซวยอะครับ มันก็จะนานหน่อย
yes
Oh, because I think did I show you the wound last time คุณได้ให้เราดูไหมอาทิตย์ที่แล้ว
forward test is maybe no
No right
yes
Do you want to see it ขายของ ไม่รู้เหมือนกันเนาะดูแล้วก็แบบเคลียร์เหมือนกันSo are you guys ready พร้อมไหมครับนี่เนาะใช่ไหมเนี่ยแค่นี้เองลึกไหมอ่ะไม่รู้อ่ะ Did you see it
yes
มีคนกดออดโอเคไม่รู้อ่ะ
มันก็ดูไม่น่าร้ายแรงอะครับ
ไม่น่าร้ายแรงใช่ไหม แต่มันโชคดีมันไม่มีหนองนะ There's no pus อะโชคดีที่ไม่มีหนองแล้วพร้อมไหมครับ Are you guys readyหมาตัวอะไรกันหมาตัวแค่ครึ่งแขนเอง กัดเข้าไปได้ไงลึกขนาดนี้ชีวิตทุกคน
Teacher, I'm not sure. It's like a discuss of Sec 1 first life and Sec 2
yeah you can start นะครับ anyone
like joy.
ฮะ
And Sec 2 is just a joy and or have some kind of present after the Sec 1. I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter for the queue, no? Which group is ready, so it's okay because today we are having two leaders, no? Because we combine them together, so we have two main leaders here นะครับก็มี2คนนะครับเนาะ so I wanna see as well as wanna hear both of you guys performing which one is ready it's okay นะครับ you can start first นะเริ่มก่อนก็ได้ครับไม่มีปัญหาครับโอเค I don't mind เนาะ and there's no cue as well whether it's is it your turn today วันนี้จะมีลีดเดอร์2กลุ่มนะ hello
Okay,
Teacher,
I'm ready
Yes.
first.
ready or
Yes.
yes.
okay good
Hello everyone, my name is Pacharin.
My name is Hawan.
My name is Panhari.
Today we will talk about airports. First of all, I want to know what the airport is like in your mind.
I think it's a place where people all around the world are gathered and went for a long time to transit to another country.
okay
Okay, let's start.
I think the airport is like the door of the country the entrance of the country crowded with tourists
Yes, it's for me. This is like a first thing that we will saw that when we travel to the other country.
Okay, let's start. Contents: Zurich Airport, International Rules and Regulation, Facility, Tourism, Attraction, Currency Exchange. Zurich Airport. Zurich Airport, also known as Cologne Airport, located in Cologne, Zurich, Switzerland, is managed by UNIT Airport. It is the largest international airport in Switzerland and is the hub of Swiss International Airlines. SkyGuide is responsible for all air traffic control at the airport. International Rules and Regulation. Okay, next we go watch the video.เพื่อนๆได้ยินเสียงไหมคะ
No. Hello. อยู่ครับไม่สะดวกครับ โ
Facility. Parking. There is a 3-story car park P1, P2, and P3 directly connected to the terminal, and there is a short-term parking lot P6 not far away. 2 car parks P5 and P4 are also close to the terminal. There are options for both short-term and long-term parking. Car rental company Avis Budget Europcar 5, Hertz, and 6 have counters located in the airport hub or level 1. Public transport and taxi, closed taxi, train, tram. Facility for work and meeting. Fax and photocopy machine are available at call center on the first floor of the P2 car park. Zurich International Airport does not have meeting facility, but there are many local hotels.
Facility for the disabled include bathroom, telephone booth, and slope, special desk for passengers with special requirements, information and support center. Service center is the main point for all inquiry. Information counters are located in the arrival hall and at the parking lot 2 and check-in point 2 arrival point. Communication. There is one post office. There are 9 fast points providing telephone, fax, and photocopying service. There are several paid wireless hotspots throughout the terminal. Food. There are restaurants, coffee shops, snack counters, and a selection of take-out restaurants are available before and after security checkpoint. Shopping. Zurich Airport has many big shops, including duty-free shops. The airport shopping center is from the checkpoint on the 3rd floor, which is a place of choice. Baggage. There is a lot. Property office is in arrival hall 1. Porters are able to assist passengers with luggage and wheelchair free of charge. There is a luggage storage counter and locker for luggage storage at the arrival hall. Other facilities. Zurich Airport has a medical and dental center, a pharmacy, a prayer room, and a nursery. Bicycle and stroller rental service. Showers are available before and after security checkpoint.
Okay, next tourist attraction. The first place is Museum Barry Smith Ruther. Photo modify the astonishing extension collection in Barry makes Switzerland's Museum of Applied Art the most important museum. Barry is particularly strong in working in all mediums of the Art Nouveau era, but there are valuable examples of ceramic. Other specialties include modern textile, pottery, and hand puppets by 20th century artists. With over 200 ancient musical instruments. To Bahnhofstraße and Bahnhof Zurich Main Street, East Bahnhofstraße. This is a busy pedestrian street stretching from the main train station Banov to Brekiplat at the head of the lake. The 1,200-meter street is one of the most attractive shopping streets in Europe. With Train public art, tree and sticking building, notable although many shops are filled with floor, fashion, jewelry, and other high quality goods. This meticulously decorated with the window and building make it a popular place for anyone to store. Currency exchange. Swiss franc is the currency of Switzerland. One Swiss franc sells for about 35 baht, buy for about 36 baht. The exchange rate will change over time. The above is just an example. Okay, next let's play a game. First game, match the picture with the message.
For the battery is maybe C is a lithium battery, like a power bank.
The right picture is A.
And the last one in the median is the passenger without the firearm is B.
Okay, the answer is okay, second game. Calculate currency exchange rate.
uh 10,800 baht.
Are you sure?
I think 10,080.
Okay, the answer is
Thank you so much. เพื่อนๆอยากดูวิดีโออีกรอบไหมคะ
อีกรอบก็ได้ค่ะ
So okay, I have a question. So you talked about the tourist attraction. So those two tourist attractions, so we can find in the airport. Hello. So you talk about like the museum and something that you talk about in the slide. So that two places are in the airport.
Artificial คือมันอยู่รอบๆสนามบินนะคะ อยู่ใกล้ๆค่ะ
Oh, okay. So do you have any other things to share with your friends?
Teacher or have the Singapore presentation?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm waiting for.
Yes. Okay.
It's not just only, it's not, don't think it's like a presentation. No? It's just like you share something with your friends. Another one.
Okay. Okay, and in our group is we'll share this slide. Please wait for a moment. Okay.
Hello everyone. Today our group will talking about Singapore airport.
Okay,
Hello,
for the next
hello,
slide. Okay, and we will discuss about the major airport and about the currency exchange of the Singapore for the next slide. This is the today agenda is have about the checklist about something that you need to prepare that the information that you need to pick up before you travel to the Singapore. And so what is the inside of the Changi airport? This is the major airport, and this is the world-based airport of the Singapore, and the 3 is the currency, and 4 is the law of regulations. Okay, please enjoy.
First, let's talk about checklist. What do you think you should get or do before you go to Singapore? Of course, the first thing you need is your valid ticket, so you can go to travel and you can return to Thailand. But there are another thing is really important that you must not forget it. That is your passport and your ID. You need to carry it all of your journey. And the passport must be valid for at least 6 months. If it is less than that, the airline may refuse boarding. Next is have the comprehensive travel insurance, which includes medical evacuation in case you encounter any unexpected emergencies. And if you need to get your medicine with you, you have to get doctor's prescription because of some medicine are not allowed to be taken. If you don't have prescription, you can get it with you, such as traveler diarrhea, antibiotics, or saline kits. And the last one, in the situation of the spreading of COVID-19, you need to download and register of the Trust Together application. It is a measure to control the outbreak during this time.
And before we go to watch some the short video, this the overview of the Changi Airport. Yeah, that's we know about the checklist that we need to pick of the information or something that you need to pick before you go to the Singapore. And what did you will see the first thing that when you go to the airport? That is the airport. So what is the airport in Singapore? There's have many airport in Singapore, but they have the major airport is the Changi Airport, and the Changi Airport was ranked the world best airport for the 8th year in a row in 2020. And for the next slide, we will watch for the some short video to explain you why the Changi Airport is the world best airport. Please, John.
Well, this isn't just an airport. It's a resort, a shopping mall, a wing, a city in itself. Singapore Changi Airport has been rated as one of the best airports in the world, and that's for a reason. It's a resort with many transit hotels and a gorgeous infinity pools, spa, and gardens inside the airport. The Singapore Changi Airport is nothing less than a resort in itself. It's huge. Well, the airport is divided into 4 terminals with over 100 of stores and many restaurants to choose from. The airport is so huge that you need a sky train to travel from one terminal to another. Well, the airport is so big that you will definitely need a foot massage. It's a shopper's paradise. From Louis Vuitton to Gucci, Charles and Keith to Zara, you can spend an hour or the entire day just shopping at the airport. From high-end to mid-range, there's something for everyone. Well, first things first, if you are transiting through Singapore Airport and flying by Singapore Airlines, Silk Air or Air New Zealand, you get a $20 shopping voucher at the airport, and it's valid for per person. So if it's a family of 4, you end up getting $80. It has beautiful gardens. Be surrounded by butterflies at a butterfly park or bask in sunflower garden. You don't need to be confined to the air-conditioned interiors because Singapore Changi Airport also has a beautiful outdoor sunflower garden. There's also an enchanted park and an orchid park inside the airport. And guess what? Changi Airport is also home to Singapore's tallest slide. It's an entertainment zone. For forever bothering individuals. Well, you and your kids can also indulge in some art and craft. If being at the airport wasn't enough, well, it also lets you explore the city. If you have enough time before your next flight, you can also go for a free Singapore tour, a bus that takes you around Singapore and drops you back at the airport in flat 2.5 hours. The Heritage Tour runs 5 times daily and the City Side Tour runs twice daily. The Singapore Changi International Airport is a playground and you certainly don't mind playing over.
Yeah, and from this video, you will saw the Changi Airport is so big and have the many facilities. And yeah, I like it too. And that it have the foot massage. And it have the famous for the massive indoor waterfall and have the IMAX theater and variety of the shop and the restaurant. And it is not surprising why the Changi is the best blanket airport in the world and is the one of the world business. And if I had to explain the overall of the facility in this airport, we will end the class just about the facility. So I will pick some kind of the facility in this airport that has the importance. Okay, and I will please go back. Okay, and go back. Okay, thank you. And in this slide, you will saw the Changi Airport is have the 4 terminal, but in the major terminal that you will see is look like the circle and it look like the some of the jewelry. This is the jewelry terminal, and this is the major terminal that many visitors they will go to the take a picture, and you will saw some kind of the famous waterfall in the medium picture and have the like a bridge for to go to the each terminal. Thank you. Next slide. Okay, and I will this is like a plan of in this terminal, and this is just the only terminal one. And this have in the orange color, this is the shop and not dine. Dine is mean the restaurant or something like the place that you can eating or eating with the family or something that you need. And you will have the yellow color, this is the amenities. And you will saw it about they have the toilet, lift lobby, and grocery, and have a baby care, ATM, and yeah, and in the every floor they will have the photo spot, and in the B24 you will have the immersion garden. The immersion garden in this picture is focused on the waterfall in, and but the nearby the waterfall is they will have the garden in the picture like a circle as the green, and this picture this always highlight the employment that people when they want to meet or and they will take and they will take a video like a waterfall in the slow motion mode or some kind of the take the picture with the frame. And in the V2, yeah, in like I said in the before, this have the waterfall in the every fall, and this fall is will have the many shop and dine too, and this B14 is always share a meal with a friend or the entry climbing with the waterfall when you eating meal, and they have the like a jewelry gem and have the toilet and the facility everywhere in the next slide. Okay, and in the L14 this is have the SBC lane water. This is the world tallest indoor waterfall in this airport, and this is approximately 40 meters high. Always have the light and sound show every hours from the 7:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. And we will have the Forest Valley like a green color. This have the attraction for the visitor when we go to this airport. And in the L2 for you will see the crystal tower. This made from the like the mirror that you have the colorful reflection framing jewelry North Gateway Garden. And in the L2 is will have the viewing deck. It's like the Sport Command one is the best panoramic view. And you will saw the South Garden, South Gateway Garden that will set again from the backdrop and iconic Changi Airport that you can take a picture or something kind of the appointment. And you have In these four, this have the type of short burst than in the B1 and B24, and this this four is always have like a garden or something that attraction or that before. In the next slide.
Okay, L3. Here you will find most of the restaurants and shops. You can discover so many kind of plants from all around the world and take a break from a long shopping in the rain tree benches, or have fun taking selfie with a tropic natural backdrop made out of the combination of fern and epiphytic plants. Okay, for the L4. What everyone should not miss here is Chunky Experience Studio. In this studio, everyone can have fun and discover through the exciting virtual world by Chunky Airport. Engage in the interactive games, shows, and amazing projection experience while learning about aviation and what makes this airport in one of the best airports in the world. For the last for the L5, this ball will be at the top of the Java game. You can see that there is a lot of green space here. It also allows us to enjoy and appreciate nature at the same time in many forms. For example, discovery slides, a playground, a view. Oh, okay, next page, please. I forgot, sorry. Okay, for example, discovery slide, as you can see in the second picture at the lower. Okay, a playground, a viewing deck, and an interactive installation all load into one fun experience for adults and children. Okay, next page. Okay, this page relates to the video that we showed earlier. It is about free facilities that are available at the airport. In my opinion, I like these three most. This is a butterfly garden, movie theater, and free Singapore city tour. Because in case we need to rent at the airport for a long time or during the transit, we could also spend that waiting time relaxing with these, and it can be enjoyed with these too. And so before going to the next topic, we would like our friends in this class to share what you think is the cool airport facilities in your chosen country's major airport. Okay, we will post a link in the text box so that everyone can participate in our discussion directly, or everyone can participate by talking in this meeting too.
Yes and สามารถแชร์เป็นภาษาไทยได้นะคะหรือว่าอยากจะพิมพ์เป็นเหมือนแบบว่ามีตัว major airport ไหนที่แบบอยากให้ดูหรือว่าตัวพาร์ทไหนของ airport ของ Changi airport ที่อยากดูก็สามารถบอกได้เช่นกัน
ใช่ค่ะแล้วก็ทุกคนสามารถ manage space bar on self ได้เลยค่ะไม่จำเป็นต้องใช้ format ตามนั้นก็ได้
Okay, for the waiting, the Changi airport that I will explain previously that have the world best airport, the top rank, and this has processed that in the early 2020, the world have started to lock down because the spread of coronavirus of the Singapore. But in the today, the Singapore this have open it, but it still cause some of the term of the visitor that had to the enter to the Singapore. Some kind of few country that have such as the Australian, the New Zealand, the Taiwan, and the Brunei, and some approve both of the Pfizer or Moderna corona vaccine that you will can go to the Singapore too. I'm not sure the link is.
Oh,
What?
of Suvarnabhumi Airport. I want to show you guys. It's
sorry
very
เหมือนลิงก์ยังไม่ขึ้นเดี๋ยวส่งลิงก์ให้อาจารย์จะว่าอะไรนะคะสิเอาเหมือนเมื่อกี้เพิ่งเห็นว่าลิงก์ไม่ขึ้นนะคะอาจารย์เดี๋ยวขอเช็ค
Yeah.
Please
I didn't see anything from the chat box, right?
yes
There's no link.
yes and Suvarnabhumi that has the something
Yes, Suvarnabhumi Airport is very, very interesting, right? You can see the how can I say the sculpture of what can I say? The sculpture of like the giants and monkeys, right?
oh
That's the part, right? That's the part of Suvarnabhumi Airport. Yeah, because I don't know, because I don't have any selected country. So right, you know me, right? No, it's not at all. And our airport is very, very functional, right? It's very functional, very high technology. Okay.
when you say teacher buy a tip or something
For that?
for the functionality of the Suvarnabhumi Airport.
No, I just grind my teeth just a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Can guys can edit the slide? If you can set or
Yeah, you can talk or
you can talk if you want. Yes.
Yeah, if you will. So you can talk and
you can explain in the Thai. Yes. พูดภาษาไทยก็ได้ค่ะแต่มัน
anyone? Oh, come on. Wake up, everyone. Wake up. Wake up. You should know better all of your airports, right? Hey! If you don't know, I can just a little bit. Zurich Airport. You just talked about that. What's the best part in your airport? นี่ไม่อยากจะแกล้งเนาะแต่ก็ไม่ได้ปะ What's the best part of your airport?
Korea, in Korea, there is an Incheon airport, and they have they call it Hotel Capsule. Is a small hotel in the airport, and
Okay.
and they have a service that have a shower for free. Yes,
Okay,
it's
free power.
yes,
Right?
and they have a kids zone and have a nursery in the
Okay.
airport. Yes, and have a computer zone, but it's not for free, but it's not expensive.
Mhm.
And they have medical center in airport too.
Mm.
It's open all 24 hours.
Okay.
That's it.
It's so interesting about like shy like a player area something like
Yeah,
that.
playground, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Children
and I saw in this picture in the internet, in the like a playground area of the children in the airport.
Yeah. Yeah, also in Taoyuan Airport in Taipei, no? They offer like the free shower service as well.
Oh,
Yeah, you can take a shower for free. And I don't say like it's the best part, no, but I just found it unexpectedly. It's not just like they offer it. It's just like that's a location. That's a location like the inside the airport. That's like very, very quiet area. It's next to the airline lounges because they put the airline lounges in the same area. So next to it, there's some kind of like the open space, and they have like the like a sofa and like a couches and electric sockets for charging, and next to it there's the shower service for free.
oh,
I always stay there when I wait for the flight.
oh, this need to like change เหมือนต้องเปลี่ยนไฟไหมคะถึงจะฟรีหรือว่า this is the study for free that need you ใช่ค่ะ
It's just like, it's not just only for the connecting flights. No, it's for everyone. If you go there and then you feel like you don't because I don't like, for me personally, I don't like go and wait at the gate at all, right?
Yeah.
So I just choose to stay there. And then they also have a library, like a small library. Yeah. A small library, yeah, very, very small, very small, but it's very, very quiet. So, and they offer like like they have the e-magazine that you can read on I would say on the tablet.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's just a small one. I think that's the thing that I have found, that I spent like I spent many hours at the airport. So that's what I found. Yeah, and the airport is not that big. So it's like it doesn't take you a long time to get around. Yeah, that's Taoyuan Airport, in Taipei.
yes, if I had the opinion to go to the Taiwan, some kind of once of a year, once of a day. If I have the opinion, I will try it.
Yeah. You can tell me as well, so I can help you with your plan, I can give you some suggestions like what you can do, something like that, to find something because I live there.
Teacher can help about the budget.
Sure. Budget, you mean by estimation, right? Not just like support, right? Yeah, I can estimate because last time I took my aunt, I took my family member, one of my family member with me because I have to go there and then I have to take care of some businesses about my study over there. So we stay there for 5 days. We stay there for 5 days. We spent just only 20,000 baht.
Wow.
In
Sound
Taipei,
crazy.
only in Taipei, we spent just only for 2 people, For 2 people, we spent just only 20,000 baht. I don't know if it's expensive or not, but I spent just only 2 people 20,000 baht. Just only for expenses, not include the excluding plane ticket, Yeah. Just only like for travel, for eating, for hotel.
Like a daily life in Fort Taipei only.
Yeah, 5 days that we spend there. So we spent just only 20,000 baht. Yeah, plane tickets excluded. And the plane ticket I paid 12,000. I flew by Thai Airways, no? Yeah. Okay. That's
Okay.
what I share. I share 2 countries, you know?
Yes.
Anyone else?
I want to share about Sweden's airport.
Okay.
So, I think it feels like Changi Airport, right? In Singapore, they have 4 terminals, and the main airport of Sweden is Stockholm Arlanda Airport, and there is a international airport in Stockholm, and also it feel like Incheon Airport, I think, because they have shopping, food, or a doctor's surgery, pharmacy, like shower. They also have a shower for free near the Terminal 4, and it had a conference and business lounge in the Terminal 5, and has free Wi-Fi internet access. It's available in all public area in the airport.
Okay, that's so interesting, no? Because I read some of your work submitted already. So some airports they don't offer, right? Some airports they don't offer free Wi-Fi services. Yeah.
Yes.
And in Taipei, I am not sure if we get the free Wi-Fi or not, but I believe we don't. No. Yeah.
For Suvarnabhumi, I am not sure. I didn't know, or I forget, but I didn't see that have the free Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, me either. When I went there, so I didn't see anything. They say like free Wi-Fi or something. You have to pay for the orange company, no? Orange
Yes.
company
Oh.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just watch a movie. We need to buy it.
Yeah, we have to pay for everything, no? At
Teacher,
Suvarnabhumi
I
Airport.
think when in Suvarnabhumi there is free Wi-Fi, but we can't connect it.
Oh, right. I
Yeah.
have some experiences. It's like free, but it's
Yeah.
the connection is fail all the time.
But it's free.
Yeah, it's free, right? It's free to join.
Yes.
I would say it's free to join. They should say like that. It's not free using. They should say like free to join our service, but the connection we don't know. Right? Very high technology. This airport. Okay. Thank you very much for sharing Sweden. I have never been there. I've never been there, so it's quite interesting. See the Sweden airport, huh? Oh, I haven't been to Changi Airport for a long time now, so I was surprised. That it's like it's very advanced, no?
Yes, they go so fast.
Yeah, because I believe that last time, I think many years ago, I visited, I didn't see something like this at all. So when you say like they have like the immersive fountains, and they have like other different stories up already. They have like the when I saw the video, so I thought like okay, so I don't think I should go anywhere. I just take a plane. I just get on a flight and then fly to Changi Airport and then fly back.
Yes, that's be like a landmark or the famous
Yeah.
architect of this of this
Yeah, because
country.
there's like a mall inside of the airport already.
It's some kind of the point of this airport. If you like the lifestyle destination or something kind, this have the heaven or something that's they build like a jewelry.
Oh, okay. So, but that's what they are good at, no? Because they have like the something botanical garden already, right? In their country.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that I have read it. The garden just เหมือนเพิ่งสร้างเสร็จเมื่อปี2020เหมือนกันนะคะแล้วก็ and they closed because the spread of the coronavirus.
That's so bad, no? Because they spend a lot of money on
It's
it.
so sad.
And then not many people can use it, no?
Yes, and I read that they said the visitor is down 82% approximately. Some kind.
It's
And they,
everywhere, no? The number of
Yes.
tourists go down, no? The number of tourists goes down everywhere anyway. But Thailand try to be that, no? But I don't think we are happy with that, right?
yeah, and in
We are
both
going to
November-
reopen our country soon, right?
yes, in the November
and-
we open.
Yeah, and welcome more infected cases, no? Salute.
Okay.
Okay.
And and thank you for sharing of the other country. And next to the next slide.
Okay. Korea, yeah. Okay.
Next, I will talk about Singapore currencies. I will start on general information of Singapore currency. Official currency of Singapore is Singapore dollar. It has something similar like to stang in Thai. It's called a sen. For example, 1 baht divided into 100 strang and 1 Singapore dollar divided into 100 cents. Next slide, please. This slide is about currency exchange. Did you know what currency exchange is?
Do you know it? Yes.
Okay, a currency exchange is a licensed business that allows customers to exchange one currency for another. For example, I have 34 baht and I exchange it into $1. It is currency exchange. There are many ways to do it. For example, this is use application or website such as Superrich. That website may have better offer than bank account that you know, for such as Kasikorn Thai, Krung Thai. Next slide, please. Yes. The other than website, there are also bank account that you already know it. The bank, did you see selling rate? The selling rate is bank sell that money to you. And this rate is from Kasikorn Thai. And the last thing
from the Green Bank.
Yeah. And the most important thing you would to know about currency exchange, you can exchange coin into anything. if you have the coin left, is you can change it into baht. Next slide, please. This slide is about how much that is cost to travel to Singapore. You should prepare around 164 Singapore dollar on your vacation in Singapore. Why that's so high? Everyone know it because Singapore is a more civilization, so it got higher. It's got more expenses for life. Average price for meal is $30 Singapore, and you need to spend on local transportation around 100 Singapore dollar. Sorry, 11 Singapore dollar. And accommodation there is really high one. It is 102 Singapore dollar per person. I want you to share something about how much you spend on vacation on any country.
Just like the expensive, more than Thai or lower than Thai, some kind of that. In the Singapore, we have the many costs of life to visit in there, such as the fresh water is many expensive too.
Everything is expensive in Singapore.
Yes, it's in everything. For me,
I didn't believe that when I hadn't believed it until I went there.
Yes, fresh water is really so expensive for my experience.
Clean water, no, and
yes,
even though they have like the regular meal is still more expensive. I went to the local market to eat. I don't eat in a restaurant at all.
Yes.
And that's like the local food center. That's very popular one. So I just went there. But yeah, they're still expensive. Why? How about other countries? It's much higher than we spend in Bangkok, no? Right?
Yes, like each meal per if is a low cost is approximately 500 baht. That's I try to eat in the local in the market of Singapore. But when I go to the like a shop or restaurant is is upper than the 1,000 baht.
Okay, right. And I don't at this thing I think it's comparable, nah? This one is comparable. Transportation. It's comparable between Bangkok and there. Right?
The taxi in this country is like
much cheaper.
Yes. And they have
the like the Singapore dollar transportation for days, just like 11, starting from $11, right?
Yes, it's that.
In Thailand, if you say it's like when you travel, if you use SkyTrain, 140 baht, right?
Yes.
So it's not that different at all, right? Yeah. So I think in this case, the transportation is not that different between Bangkok and Singapore, but it's totally different from here or in Singapore and Taipei. Taipei is very cheap, I would say. Yeah, the maximum rate that you pay for subway เนาะ40 baht no matter how long you go เนาะ how far you go but if you go closer so you pay just only 15 baht and if you go further like the 10 station 20 station so you pay just only maximum 40 baht only
This is like a per time.
It's so cheap.
yes a trip just only one trip very cheap right
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very cheap.
yeah and if you go just like 7 they give you like 7 stop you pay just only 15 baht 15
It's so different.
Yeah, very different because they control they control the travel fee, the travel fare for transportation. So they control like the maximum that people have their citizens, their people who stay in Taiwan. So they just pay just only 40 baht maximum. That's pretty good. And as I told you last week, no, they also have the free 30-minute biking service as well. So you can use the bike for free for 30 minutes. Anywhere else? Hello? Switzerland, where are you? I don't want to do like this now, but you are the one, you are the leader as well. So you are supposed to share something as well. Switzerland ครับอยู่ไหน
อยู่นี่ค่ะอาจารย์
ครับ จะถามว่า ยังอยู่กันอยู่ไหม
ยังอยู่ค่ะ
ครับ แล้วไม่มีใครพูดอะไรกันเลยหรอครูถามความคิดเห็นครับ ไม่มีใครพูดอะไรกันเลย นอกเหนือจากนี่เราคุยกันแค่นี้ คนที่เหลือเป็นไรกันหมดครับ โดนเด็ดหัวกันไปหมดแล้วหรอ เพื่อนก็บอกว่าพูดภาษาไทยได้ I don't think they're gonna talk anything นะ so you can carry on นะ
ค่ะสำหรับสวิตเซอร์แลนด์นะก็คือถ้าเป็นแบบโรงแรมหรือห้องพัก ก็คือค่าเงินจะอยู่ที่ประมาณ144สวิตเซอร์แลนด์ฟรานซ์สวิสค่ะ ก็คือถ้าแปลเป็นเงินบาทก็จะอยู่ที่ประมาณ 4,600 บาท หรือถ้าเป็นค่ารถเช่า จะอยู่ที่177สวิสฟรานซ์สวิสค่ะ หรือค่าแปลเป็นเงินไทยก็จะประมาณ 5,600 บาทค่ะ ถ้าจะเป็นรถท่องเที่ยวหรือรถสาธารณะเราก็จะแปลเป็นเงินไทยจะเป็นเงินสวิตเซอร์แลนด์ 3.40 ถ้าแปลเป็นเงินไทยก็ประมาณ109 บาทค่ะ ประมาณนี้ค่ะ
โอเค Okay. Anyone else mind to share? ดูทุกคนแบบเก็บไว้ก่อนขออุบไว้ก่อนฉันขอมาปล่อยของทีเดียว presentation วันสุดท้ายอะไรอย่างเงี้ยอันนี้ฉันไม่พูดเก็บไว้ก่อนเดี๋ยวดู presentation วันสุดท้ายนะครับได้คะแนนเท่าไหร่ก็ตามนั้นก็แล้วกันนะ
And okay, thank you for sharing of the Sweden. And we will keep to the next topic.
Okay, and the next topic is about Singapore's laws and regulations. Singapore is known for its cleanliness and low crime rate. So that's why Singapore is the country that has strong laws and regulations. And I think before you go to travel or studies, you make sure you respect the local cultures and adhere to their strict standards of proper behavior. For example, the chewing gums, littering, smoking when you walk on jaywalking or use the drug and vandalism. I will talk about the first one is chewing gum. The chewing gum is banned in Singapore because in the past they have someone start to sticking the gum on the door sensors of MRT trains, and that's make a lot of problems after that. So that's why they banned the chewing gum in a public area. And if you chewing gum, you will cause a hefty fine up to $1,000 for the first time offenders. And the next one I talk about littering. Singapore is the country that cleanliness. So they pay attention about throw away the rubbish. The first time offenders who throw small items like chocolate bars or candy wrappers, they are fined around $300. And if you throw out a bigger items like drink cans or bottles, you are required to appear before the court, and you will receive the punishment from corrective work orders. They will order you to clean the surroundings area, and they do like this because to make you understand just how unsightly litters and ensure that don't regress to being a litterbug again. And the next one is smoking. Smoking is not allowed in most indoor locations in Singapore. The smoker who smoke in the prohibited place, they will pay the cost. They will cost the fine around $200 and or up to $1,000 if convicted in the court. They do like this because they want to ensure a safe, healthy, and clean environment for public place and save people from harmful effect of secondhand smoke. And I show you some example that I think it's important when you go travel in this country. And the next one.
Okay, for the next one, I would talk about transiting through Changi Airport during COVID-19. As you know, nowadays traveling to Singapore is not easy at all due to the situation of COVID-19. Changi Airport has adapted the country in several ways, including places, staff, and environment. Now they require information that is necessary for traveling. So with the effect from 28 August 2021, Singapore has classified countries or regions into 4 categories, each with differentiated border measures. So this table below, as you see, shows some example of all 4 categories. For example, category 1, the countries that included in this type are Hong Kong, China, Taiwan. Category 2, such as Austria, Belgium, Japan. Next slide. For category 3, such as Maldives, Slovenia, and for other countries that I'm not mentioned are in category 4. Next slide, please. So next, I would like to talk about the requirement when entering to Singapore. I will give an example of category 1 and explain what traveler need to prepare. For traveler checklist of category 1, state 1, pre-departure for Singapore. First thing is application for entry approval. All travelers except Singapore citizens and permanent residents must apply for entry approval to enter Singapore. The second one, submission of health declaration. Up to 72 hours before arrival in Singapore, travelers should submit an SG arrival card with their pre-trip health and travel history declaration here. Travelers should defer their travels if they meet any of the following conditions, such as showing COVID-19 symptoms or had been in close contact with a COVID-19 positive patient in the last 10 days before departing for Singapore. The third one is registration and prepayment for on-arrival COVID-19 test and installation of Trace Together app. Then stage 2, departure for Singapore. First thing is pre-boarding document checks. Travelers may be asked to produce their valid entry approval letter. This is to ensure that the traveler has been approved for entry into Singapore. For stage 3, arrival in Singapore. First thing is immigration clearance. You must present yourself for immigration clearance at the point of entry into Singapore. You must satisfy the basic entry requirements before you can be considered for entry. The second thing is COVID-19 test. As you know, it is COVID-19 PCR test. And the last thing is transport to declare self-isolation accommodation. This is because the use of public transport is prohibited. So they must commute directly to their accommodation using their own private vehicle or pre-book taxi, for instance. For stage 4 is self-isolation. First thing is self-isolation period. Travelers may self-isolate into the following accommodation such as places of residence or hotel of choice. And the last stage 5, is end of self-isolation period. First thing is release from self-isolation. Travelers may only leave their accommodation only after a negative result of the COVID-19. And the last one is advisory on prevailing COVID-19 management in Singapore. After self-isolation, travelers may go about their activities but must comply with the latest public health measures. So all of these are the requirements that traveler must follow and prepare all documents precisely so that all processes can go through easily and don't lead to any serious problem. The next slide, please. So for the last thing that our group would like to present to you all is about the improvement and adaptation of Changi Airport, where they can deal very well with COVID-19 situation. Let's view the video right here.
travel through Changi Airport with confidence. We work hand in hand, the Changi Airport community, to ensure safety comes first and that you will have a smooth journey up to the departure.
Okay, so I would like to summarize that Changi Airport has strengthened safety measures to protect passengers and airport workers against the more infections COVID-19 stain. Terminals have been segregated into different zones to minimize mixing of passengers and staff. Additionally, precautions including enhancing the level of personal protective equipment to keep airport staff safe. So thank you for your watching and listening to our Group Singapore discussion today.
And and if another country want to share, can share about other or something like if you want to say.
I have seen in our Thai news about COVID prevention in Singapore, and they exclude 2 doses of Sinovac from vaccinated person. That means when you get 2 doses of Sinovac, they doesn't count you as a vaccinated person.
Yes, they talk about the Pfizer and Moderna vaccinated.
So lucky, nah, right? So lucky for our country.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. ชีวิตดีๆที่ลงตัวนะครับ
Yeah, this is the rare vaccine.
Yeah, right. Amazing Thailand, right? Oh, and it's surprising. I saw that Singapore airport, they have like the game center as well, right?
Oh yes, they have the game center too.
Is it free?
I'm not sure. I need to search more.
Yeah, but it's okay. At least they have game center. It's like
They have the for my opinion. When I search for pick the facility to present to our group, that is a lot of the facility.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like they have like tons of things offering to passengers at the airport, because mostly I get bored. I just sit and feel bored at the airport. There's nothing much to do, right? There's not many things to do to see in the airport. But this one is just like, oh my God, you can spend like 5 hours. You may miss the flight, right?
Yes, and some kind of have a delay flight, and this is so long for waiting.
Yeah, right. I can feel like I may miss the flight for sure, either around in the airport. But I want to hear something from Japan, no? Because I've heard like Japan is another good best airport as well, right? Have you heard about that? Yeah, Japan, no?
I think Japan always good.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I have never been to Japan before. So in this case, now I'm expecting everyone to talk about airports in different countries, but no one talk about that. Just only like Sweden, Singapore, and a little bit of Switzerland, or South Korea, just a little bit. But that's a very good sharing discussion. We learn a lot of things from other countries.
Oh yes, they share for the like a play area that is some kind of play game. This is free, but this is costs until the further notice because of the spread of COVID-19 now.
Like we can talk about it in general. We don't have to apply the COVID-19 situation in this airport, not in the airport. So we just talk in general.
But in
which
the general,
services are free, something like that. Now, facilities that they offer for tourists or passengers.
Yeah, it's called the excellent zone, and it's in the L2 area.
Yeah. because I would like to hear more, no? Because I've read most of your written work already. So France, Japan, what else? New Zealand. What else? I didn't hear anything at all, so I don't know, no? Because some countries I haven't been there as well. Netherlands, Italy. So they remain silent, no? So I don't know how to understand. So no? If you want to know more about these countries, so you may just go and search on your search bar, and then you experience themselves.
Our teacher share the measure of COVID-19 of Switzerland ก่อนที่จะไปเที่ยวที่สวิตเซอร์แลนด์นะคะแล้วก็จะต้องได้วัคซีนให้ครบโดสก่อนนะคะ ถ้าใครที่ไม่ได้วัคซีนครบโดสนะคะจะต้องไปทำการตรวจ PCR ก่อนค่ะ แล้วก็ผลตรวจนะคะจะต้องมีอายุไม่เกินประมาณ72ชั่วโมงค่ะถึงจะเดินทางไปที่สวิตเซอร์แลนด์ได้ค่ะประมาณนี้ค่ะ
I'm not talking about COVID-19 in general now. The things that I want to know now, I think everyone wants to know now. It's just like what's the airport look like, what they can do in each airport. That's what we, right? I think some people are expecting to hear something, right? ทุกคนน่าจะคิดเหมือนครูใช่ไหม right?
ค่ะแล้ว normal okay
Teacher, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you think it's practical for Thailand if we apply the littering measure from Singapore for Thai people?
That would be good. That would be so good. But I don't think
why they don't do that?
Why they don't do that? Because Thai people always say like, why do we have to do this and that? And if they do it, they go against it. They create, they gather together. They go, they form a mob, and they do this, do that, and it's like, I don't know. In my case, so it's just like คนไทย they love like Thai people. They love like comfort. They are familiar with very relaxed regulations. Everything can be bent.
โอเคค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
Directly? Do I say it directly? Am I so straightforward?
But it's true. I think so.
Yeah, right. Because they are familiar with like the flexibility, something like หยวนน่ะ right? หยวนน่ะไม่เป็นไร
อาจจะไม่หยวนครับแต่อาจจะต้องมีแบบยัดแบงค์500
right. They are familiar with bribing, bribe นะครับ bribe แปลว่าการติดสินบนนะครับอะไรไม่ได้ก็bank note นะ right? 2 bank notes, something like that, right?
Yes, absolutely true.
Yeah, right. I believe, so Thailand should change should be colonized. I would say, Thailand colonized by China for 5 years. อันนี้กูพูดตรงๆเลยนะประเทศไทยควรจะโดนเขาเรียกว่าอะไรวะ colonize มันคืออะไร
เป็นอาณานิคมครับ
โดนยึดเป็นอาณานิคมจากประเทศที่เป็นคอมมิวนิสต์สัก5 ปีอันนี้กูพูดตรงๆเลยประเทศไทยควรจะโดนคอมมิวนิสต์สัก5 ปีจริงๆโดนคอมมิวนิสต์สัก5 ปีชีวิตเปลี่ยนเลย ไม่อันนี้พูดในมุมของคุณนะ in my perspective เนาะพูดตลกแบบเนาะไม่ต
ก็
ล
มี
ก
ส่วนอาจารย์มันจะได้เจ็บหน่อยอ่ะ
ตลกแบบเลือดไหลอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเนาะเดี๋ยวคอมมิวนิสต์สัก5 ปีจริงๆเปลี่ยนเลยอ่ะน่าจะเปลี่ยนหมดเลยอ่ะประเทศจะดูแบบมีอะไรมากขึ้น and it's quite funny เนาะ in Singapore right อันนี้เป็นเรื่องตลกอีกเรื่องนึงเนาะ it's quite funny in Singapore นะ because they have the regulations they have law for the chewing gum right they have law for the chewing gum but they still sell chewing gum right ใช่ไหม
yes
yeah that's quite contradictory นะ you cannot chew gums in public but you can buy them in public
yes like เหมือนพวกไพ่อะไรก็
yeah right
it have the variety form in the card in the Singapore and you can buy in the public but you can pay
yeah right something that's quite interesting that's the point that I want to raise while I was listening to your presentation and while I was looking I was like oh yeah right you cannot do this but you still have this and that yeah okay anything else you want to share yeah right okay Germany you can talk no you can talk as well
okay so I will talk about Munich airport
okay I want to hear it
yeah it was
I want to
named
go to Germany as well
it was named Europe's best airport 11 times yeah that's pretty high right
11 times
yes
okay.
11 times the best airport in Europe
okay let me hear it let me tell us more
and there is something special about this airport because there is a beer garden you know because you're in Germany you can get drunk anywhere you want right
okay
yeah there are also spa and swimming pool there's this called nap cabs it's like a small hotel room when you want to take a nap or get some rest and there is also Kinderland for kids age 3 to 10 years old yeah there is because you know when you are with your kids and you can't take care of them all the time so you bring them to Kinderland yeah and there is this there is a มันเหมือนเป็นลานกว้างครับที่เขาจะแบบจัดกิจกรรมประจำปีอะไรกันเงี้ยครับก็จะมีเทศกาลต่างๆ
they have like open space right for events
เดี๋ยวถ้าเกิดไม่มีเทศกาลก็จะเป็นประมาณมาเปิดร้านค้าอะไรประมาณเนี้ยครับเพราะงั้นก็จะมีอะไรอยู่ตลอดเวลาเลยครับที่สนามบินเนี่ยครับ
okay that's quite interesting เนาะ they have kids land okay kids land hotel okay and beer garden okay so you can get drunk anywhere seriously virtually right
German
in
signature
Germany yeah okay
yeah it had some of hard bread เหมือนขนมปังแข็งมากที่มัน
oh okay
we need to have a strong
I would agree with that
very hard very hard bread right
yes it's very very hard เหมือนเคยเอามาเคาะกับโต๊ะมันดังแป๊กๆอะค่ะ
Yeah, but they have many kinds of bread, no? Right?
Yes, they have the many shop of bread in the everywhere, like in the station, in the subway, everywhere have the bread, but it's really hard bread. So,
Oh, okay.
so for my soft teeth, it can't eat it.
See, that's the point, right? They sell hard bread, so you can eat just only one piece and then you feel full, right? That's why they can save up more money, right? You don't have to pay more. You don't have to pay a lot on your food, right?
Oh, this I get point.
That's the way, right? Implication, right? เป็นเชิงแบบสื่อโดยในนั่นเองใช่ไหมเจอมันนี่ but beer นะ easy to drink, right? Okay. They legalized prostitution in Germany. Oh, okay. I don't know about that. So it's like it's similar to Amsterdam, right? It's similar to Netherlands, right? When we talk about prostitution, so we know that it's about.
Yes, it's very much like the Netherlands. There
Yeah,
is called it's called red light district. I
Yeah,
think.
right. In Amsterdam, I almost went there when I was there. Yeah, red light district. Right? Netherlands. The Netherlands. I believe that we have one group. Right? The Netherlands. And we have already talked about the tourist attractions. ใช่ไหมครับ ฮอลแลนด์ อยู่ไหม
อยู่ค่ะอาจารย์
Do you know anything about this?อ๋อ ฉะนั้นก็เยอรมนีก็ไม่มีประเทศหนึ่งเนาะใช่ไหม prostitution is legalized already okay. ไม่เป็นไรนะครับที่คุณถามไปอะไรอย่างนี้มันก็ imply ได้หมดแหละนะครับว่าแต่ละคนเป็นยังไงแต่ละกลุ่มเป็นยังไงอะไรยังไงแล้วกันเนาะนะครับก็แล้วแต่นะครับ okay so that's new เนาะ that's new for the prostitution in Germany so they got to แล้วเนาะ they can get drunk and they can have sex for free แล้วเนาะ
This is some kind of new knowledge for me. At least I have to visit
Wow.
there, but I don't know about the red area.
Oh, you don't know, no?
Yes, I don't know about the
Amsterdam,
red
no?
area.
That's
I
a red
don't
light.
know about the drink or some and this is new knowledge for me.
Okay. And do you know in Singapore they have also red light district? Do you know that?
This just sounds specialized.
I don't sure, but I think I heard it before.
Yeah, right. It's like I think it's I cannot remember exact name, no? But it's just one of the it's just one of the subway stations that people know. This one is a red light district in Singapore. And I think my last visit in Singapore, I stayed at the hostel 2 stations from the red light district because I didn't know about that. Yeah.
I think the red light district had in many the country has it. Every country and especially our.
Oh, you want to go there for the research purpose? Okay, good.
No. I know
No,
it
no,
by
no.
many ways.
One of your friend.
Oh,
One of your friend. He wants to go, right? For the research purpose, you want to go there. Okay, good. Experiment, right? In Thailand, we have it's not just district.
Pattaya.
In Thailand, it's not district. It's a province, right?
You don't need to go to Pattaya.
Okay.
Yeah,
In Bangkok,
some
we have several
yes.
districts.
สวนลุม Soyotse. You can find it in the night.
Soy cowboy, right? And somewhere else. No, but mostly when people travel to Bangkok, to Thailand, they sometimes they think of Pattaya. Think of Thailand, think of Pattaya. Okay. Anything else? Good for sharing. Okay, this is just like the a sparking conversation now when we talk about red light district, right? Oh, and also in Amsterdam you can smoke weed anywhere.
Yes,
Yes.
they can smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
And I saw some kind of team maybe that they have the smoke that everywhere indoor outdoor they can smoke.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me put this all together now. Oh yeah, right. Really? They think Pattaya is our capital city. I don't know, but I have heard that Pattaya is the Sin City of Thailand. Sin City, no?
Many foreigners think Pattaya is our capital city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? Last time I visited Pattaya and I went to the night market. They said like the big night market in Pattaya. So I went there and I expected to see lots of people selling stuff, right? Food and products, right? But when I went there, only bars in the night market, and they say like this is the biggest night market. And when you walk out of the market, so you can see, I would say, prostitutions along the beach. So I was like, okay, that's so good. Sin City, real Sin City in Thailand. Okay, and that one and this one, no, I'm talking about the Amsterdam just a little bit. They also even have the weed festival. Have you heard about that? Big smoking festival.
I heard it.
Yeah, they have like the I believe that's like the 7-day event. 7-day event,นะครับ, and they have like the all most kinds of weeds available in the world. They come together and then they let people try everything for free.
Wow, that's good.
Festival. Yeah, seriously,
Everyone can
because
get high, right?
Huh?
Everyone can get high, right?
Yeah, right, and everyone can try the best weed or something like that. So it's just that I think like it's like at least 3 days, no? At least 3 days they like they offer on the street. They set up like the district, the area, and they have like the many sellers of weeds from all come together. They congregated and then they just try the weeds. Yeah, perfect, no? Right? Okay, anything else to share? Oh, but in my experience, no, I have been to this one as well, but it's in Bangkok, no? The international whiskey testing. ทุกคนเคยได้ยินแบบนี้ไหมเคยได้ยินปะ International Whiskey Tasting
เคยได้ยินแต่ไวน์อะครับมันมีวิธีด้วยเหรอ
Yes I went there like I was lucky I won a ticket and I went there it's like they gave you like the free pass and then you can taste like I would say like at least 30 or no not 30 at least 50 different whiskey brands.
I think I would like to ask for the most expensive one.
Yeah, right. And then you can just walk around first. You can walk around and then you can just look at it and then they just like, yeah, which one you want, and then you just look at them. Because I don't drink, but I want the ticket, so I want to experience that. I went there, and it was like, oh my god, you can get drunk easily because they have both like both light one and strong one.
Yes, it's usually high range of alcohol. Maybe
Yeah, right. They have very, very high degree, and it's like
Yes.
it's and then when they give you, I would say when they give you one glass, and then when they pour it into your glass, when they pour the whiskey into your glass, so they pour like the portion that they sell in the cup. If you have like on the rock, so they just pour like that portion. คือแบบมึงกะเอาให้ไม่ต้องไปไหนแล้วอะนอน
คือ
ตาย
ปกติแก้วเดียวมันก็แรงแล้วนะครับ แก้วเดียวก็แรงแล้วอะวิสกี้อะ
คือบางวิสกี้คือแบบแรงมากจริงแล้วคือแบบก็เวลาเรากิน on the rock มันก็จะแบบก้นแก้วใช่ไหมแต่ก้นแก้วมันก็จะหนาขึ้นมาหน่อยใช่ไหมนะนั่นน่ะมันก็ให้ประมาณนั้นน่ะให้ประมาณนั้นทุกเจ้าเลยนะทุกเจ้าที่ไปก็แบบลองชิมสิก็ให้ประมาณนั้นนะ ชีวิตพังกันพอดีแล้วมีแบบมาแบบ20-30 เจ้า40 เจ้าอย่างเงี้ยครับชีวิต
อาจจะจบที่เจ้าแรกหรือเปล่าอะไรอย่างเงี้ยกะแบบจบหยิบคัพไหนก็จบที่เจ้าแรก
คือแบบล้มไปเลยอ่ะแต่มัน
Drink and go lay down.
Yeah, but it's what okay because it's 2 day. It's a 2-way event, 2-day event ซะมันเป็นงาน2 วันเนาะก็ยังแบบ you can return the next day เนาะ right ก็ชิลหนักอ่ะกูไปมาก็แบบโอ๊ยตายชีวิตเพื่อนส่งตัวตกใจมานะต้องลองครับต้องลองบ้างพวกนี้นะต้องลองในชีวิตบ้างอะไรบ้าง Now your friend said oh my god surprising Okay anything else anything you want to share หรือมีอะไรจะถามไหมได้นะครับ I can share anything เนาะThat's my experience that I have experienced so far this I can say an authentic experience, right? Okay นะครับ so I believe if we want to have anything so let's wrap up just a little bit นะครับ okay thank you very much นะครับ everyone for sharing your ideas information regarding airports นะครับ so we know about airports in different countries now we know a lot so it's just like we can travel because when we share about tourist attraction so it's just like we travel somewhere so we know airport so we can prepare ourselves that like okay maybe someday your family may say like okay let's go to Germany Singapore or Sweden or something like that or Japan so then okay we have to get to the airport like 3 hours before so you may know you can like think like okay what you can do in the airport or something like that this is the point that you can prepare yourself and also that's the some regulation but I believe that some regulations they are the same right right when you travel so you have to prepare things similarly เนาะนะครับทีนี้เราก็จะรู้กันเนาะเราได้ความรู้เยอะมากเลยนะกับประเทศตั้งหลายประเทศเนาะนะครับเกี่ยวกับแอร์พอร์ตต่างๆนะครับนั่นแหละเราจะได้รู้ว่าเวลาเราไปเราได้อะไรยังไงอะไรอย่างนี้เนาะนะครับนั่นแหละครับ thank you very much for sharing เนาะit's quite useful เนาะ and it's interesting to see different things that people can do in the airport เนาะ because Suvarnabhumi is what we can do what you can see เนาะ but in other countries there are things more เนาะ but I still want to hear about Japan เนาะ I want to know but anyway นะครับ I may have to find information myself anyway okay นะครับanything else you want to share yeah anything you want to ask นะครับ so okay นะครับ if you have anything เนาะ so next week เนาะ we know นะ next week we're gonna have lessons as usual นะครับ but next week it's my turn to discuss the topic เนาะ so next week it's gonna be marketing and culture เนาะ next week นะครับ so we're gonna know more but mostly now we're gonna focus on culture นะครับ so we're gonna know like the we're gonna know different cultures in different countries เนาะ and how you explain the culture and also we're gonna know how to use language to advertise countries นะครับ so you're gonna know นะ how you can sell your own countries right in a good way I would say นะโอเคนะครับ next week ก็จะเป็นเรื่องเกี่ยวกับวัฒนธรรมแล้วก็การโปรโมทเนาะการส่งเสริมการท่องเที่ยวอะไรอย่างนี้แล้วก็จะได้รู้วิธีว่าเราเป็นยังไงอะไรไงแล้วก็อาจจะมีตัวอย่างหรืออาจจะแชร์ opinions กันอะไรอย่างนี้เนาะโอเคนะครับไม่มีอะไรแล้วแหละ I think that's it about this week มีใครอยากจะเสริมอะไรไหมครับ Do you have anything to suggest recommend ฮัลโหลทุกคนยังอยู่ไหม
อยู่ค่ะ
อยู่ค่ะอาจารย์
อยู่ค่ะ
มีอะไรจะพูดกันไหมครับมีไหม hand yes what's up ว่ามาเลย English or Thai it doesn't matter ครับ at least you join the conversation it's fun มีไหมครับ yeah what's up
อาจารย์คิดว่าถ้าเราสมมุติในวันที่ดิสคัสของที่เป็นลีดเดอร์กลุ่มอะค่ะเอามารวมกันมันจะดีไหมคะเพราะว่ามันก็หัวข้อเดียวกันแล้วคนฟังก็จะได้ฟังหลายประเทศด้วย
It's okay I'm okay เนาะ I don't mind It's okay I don't mind What do you think It's okay
คิดคล้ายเพื่อนบางทีที่อาจจะยังไม่ได้แชร์ลิงก์อาจจะแบบข้อมูลอาจจะยังไม่ชัวร์อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะหรืออาจจะยังไม่กล้าแชร์
Yeah, but it's okay, no? Because it's just like you just share something. Because I would say like just participate, no? Right? And ข้อมูลไม่ชัวร์ okay, I understand, no? And also, I believe that you have already written your written assignment, no? Right? You're writing assignment, so you know something, right? แล้วมันเป็นงานกลุ่มด้วยเนาะเข้าใจแหละนะครับแต่ไม่เป็นไรหรอกก็แล้วแต่ละกันนะครับได้เพื่อนเสนอมา yeah your friend said we can do it together like when they present something like that do you agree or disagree
or maybe like เหมือนอาจจะเปิดเสิร์ช Google มาตอนนั้นเลยก็ได้คือตอนแรกกะว่าตอนกลุ่มพรีเซนต์กะว่าแบบถ้าเพื่อนพูดเกี่ยวกับของโคเรียอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมาก็กะว่าจะเปิดเปิดเด็ดแล้วก็พิมพ์หาไปด้วยกันอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะแต่ว่าก็แบบ depend on เพื่อนเหมือนกันว่าอยากจะแชร์ลิงก์กันแบบไหน
อันนี้หมายความว่าที่หนูบอกหมาย ความว่าถ้าเป็นวันที่ discussion ปุ๊บก็คือทุกเซตมารวมกันเลยเหรอนั่นกูเข้าใจถูกปะ
ไม่ได้ของหนูนึกว่าของเซตเดียวแต่ว่าหมายถึงว่าหมายถึงหลายๆประเทศมาดิสคัสกัน
ใช่คือ point ของครูจริงๆก็เป็นแบบนั้นแหละครับคือให้แต่ละกลุ่มเข้ามาคุยรวมกันอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเนาะแต่ก็คือเท่าที่ครูเห็นก็มีแค่ไม่กี่คนอะไรอย่างเงี้ยที่ครู expect ก็คืออะไรที่ครู expect ก็คือบอกอยู่แล้วว่ามันจะมีกลุ่มที่เป็น leader ใช่ไหมอันนี้จำที่ครูพูดได้ป่ะตั้งแต่วีคแรกแล้วป่ะใช่ป่ะจำครูได้ไหมเนาะใช่ป่ะครูก็อยากให้แบบมีกลุ่มนึงเป็น leader มาเฉยๆอ่ะแล้วก็อีกกลุ่มนึงก็แบบแชร์กันแต่ก็ครูก็เห็นว่าพอเพื่อนพรีเซนต์เสร็จปุ๊บทุกคนก็เงียบกันหมดเลยครูก็เลยแบบงงๆเหมือนกันว่ายังไงหรือครูจะต้องแบบชี้ไปเลยมั้ยว่าทุกกลุ่มต้องเตรียมมาเลยทุกอาทิตย์อะไรอย่างเงี้ยเป็นอย่างงี้มั้ยไม่อันนี้ครูถามเฉยๆนะครับครูไม่ได้มีอะไรเพราะว่าสิ่งที่ครูหวังตอนแรกจริงๆก็เป็นแค่ก็ทุกคนก็ต้องทำงานเขียนมาอยู่แล้วอ่ะใช่ป่ะอันนี้เข้าใจครูป่ะ
ค่ะ
ทุกคนทำงานเขียนกันมาอยู่แล้วก็ทุกคนก็ต้องน่าจะแบบทุกคนก็ต้องน่าจะทำงานด้วยกันเนาะใช่ป่ะทำงานด้วยกันก็คงจะต้องแบบมีไอเดียที่ต้องได้ข้อมูลได้อะไรอย่างนี้เข้ามาแล้วก็พอเข้ามาถึงในคลาสก็ถ้าทุกคนช่วยกันพูดถามพูดนั่นพูดนี่มันก็เป็นการที่แลกเปลี่ยนข้อมูลกันทั้งหมดแหละแต่ก็คือเท่าที่ผ่านมาก็มีแค่ไม่กี่กลุ่มหรอกที่แบบช่วยกันพูดช่วยกันแบ่งปันอะไรกันอะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับที่เหลือก็แต่ครูก็ไม่ได้บอกว่าต้องแบ่งปันเป็นภาษาอะไรอยู่แล้วถูกไหมเนาะก็ครูก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่าเป็นอะไรกันหรืออะไรแบบนี้คนที่พูดก็ดีอยู่แล้วครับคนที่พูดคนที่แบบอยู่ด้วยนู่นนั่นนี่ด้วยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็โอเคอยู่แล้วไม่ได้มีปัญหาอะไรก็อันนี้ครูไม่ทราบแต่ครูก็สิ่งที่ครู expect มัน expect ตั้งแต่แรกที่เป็นตรงนั้นอยู่แล้วเนาะนั่นคือ goal ของครูจริงๆก็คือที่ครู set topic ไว้แต่ละ topic ก็คือกะว่าก็จะมีคนที่มาเป็น leader ขึ้นมาครูถึงบอกว่าทุกครั้งมันไม่ใช่เป็นการ present อะ present มันคืองานสุดท้ายเข้าใจครูป่ะเนาะมันคือการเอาทุกอย่างมารวมกันหมดแต่อันนี้มันคือการแลกเปลี่ยนกันซึ่งก็จะมีแค่เพื่อนกลุ่มแรกที่แบบกลุ่มหลักในแต่ละอาทิตย์มาที่เป็นหัวเรือใช่ไหมเป็นหัวเรือมาดึงแทนที่จะเป็นครูดึงก็เป็นเพื่อนดึงขึ้นมาโดยที่เพื่อนก็เปิดของเราขึ้นไปก่อนของเพื่อนขึ้นไปแค่นั้นเองครับใช่ป่ะครูตอบโจทย์ไหมคนที่ถามครูใช่ป่ะเข้าใจครูไหมฮัลโหล
ค่ะอาจารย์
อยู่ไหมอยู่เนาะใช่ไหมไม่เป็นไรครับถ้ามีอันนี้ก็ได้เหมือนกันนะครับครูไม่ได้มีปัญหาอะไรก็ดีจะได้แบบเป็นข้อความคิดเห็นไปเนาะว่าอะไรยังไงโอเคครับเดี๋ยวครูจะได้ไปปรับด้วยอีกทีนึงอะไรอย่างนี้ Anything else ครับดีครับขอบคุณมากสำหรับ questions Anything elseมีไหมlong weekend เนาะ right this weekend ใช่ไหมต้องไปเที่ยวกันหน่อยแล้วเนาะโอเคเงียบกันหมดเลยทุกคนดูเงียบดูแบบล้มกันไปหมดแล้วเนาะล้มกันไปหมดแล้วกูไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่าล้มเป็นอะไรกันหรือเปล่า
some friends may be late for the exam in the morning
Okay I understand anyway นะครับก็แบบกูพยายามจะทำคลาสนี้ให้มันดูแบบรีแลกซ์ที่สุดแล้วเนาะดูไม่น่าจะตึงอะไรขนาดนั้นเนาะนะครับโอเคนะครับไม่มีอะไรก็ดีนะครับหวังว่าทุกคนคงจะได้ประโยชน์กันจากคลาสนี้เนาะนะครับเนาะ and we'll see each other next week เนาะif you go somewhere this weekend ก็ enjoy นะครับ have a good weekend with your family เนาะ it's a long holiday right Friday Saturday and Sunday but I'm not going anywhere anyway นะครับ going anywhere we have to quarantine ourselves anyway it's a waste of time เนาะใช่ไหมไปเที่ยวไหนก็ต้องมากักตัวอยู่ดีใช่ เสียเวลาเสียเวลาจริง I talked to my friend they said like yeah they want to come to Bangkok they want to come to Bangkok but they say just like we waste like 14 days to quarantine ourselves and then it's use up all of our holidays so what's the point พูดอย่างนี้เลยนะ มันอยากมาเที่ยวแต่คือแบบมาถึงก็กักตัว14วันหมดแล้ววาเคชั่นหมดแล้วไม่มีอะไรแล้วบินกลับ อะไรประมาณนี้ครับโอเคมีอะไรจะเสริมไหมเพิ่มเติมพูดได้ครับฮัลโหลฮัลโหล before we go last
อาจารย์เขามีก่อนหน้านี้เพื่อนเขามีอาจจะเสนอว่าถ้าทำเป็นปีไลไกด์ไลน์เหมือนเวลาที่อาจารย์ให้มาแต่แบบเป็นไกด์ไลน์ท็อปปิกแล้วก็เหมือนพูดกันไปเรื่อยๆอะไรอย่างเงี้ยอาจจะจำเป็นอาจจะต้องแบบสักแซมเปิลอาจจะแบบ 2-3 ประเทศพูดด้วยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะอาจารย์เหมือนบีไลไกด์ไลน์ไม่ต้องเป็น presentation นะคะเพราะว่าพอมันต้องมีตัวสไลด์หรือตัว present ทุกคนก็เลยอาจจะไม่รู้ว่าจะต้องพูดตอนไหนแล้วก็ไม่รู้ว่าต้อง list share เมื่อไหร่อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ
ไม่ครูเข้าใจแหละเนาะครูก็อยากให้เราแบบได้หมดแหละแต่ได้หมดแหละครับเดี๋ยวลองไปดูแล้วกันเนาะเพราะว่าจริงๆไกด์ไลน์มันก็น่าจะมองเห็นกันแล้วเนาะได้เดี๋ยวลองดูครับเนาะคอมเมนต์มาแล้วกันนะครับ you can make a comment and then we can see what we can do for the discussion เนาะโอเค thank you for your suggestion ดีครับขอบคุณมาก anything else I know you are tired เนาะเหนื่อยแล้วใช่ไหม right
yes
yeah okay so นะครับ thank you very much for coming เนาะ now we move to today เนาะ and then เนาะ for section 1 we see each other next Wednesday นะ and for section 2 we see each other on Friday เนาะโอเคนะครับขอบคุณมากทุกคนที่มานะครับขอบคุณมากนะครับ thank you very much นะครับ thank you ขอบคุณมากทุกคนครูกราบไหว้ขอบคุณมากนะครับ and I'll see you next week เนาะโอเคนะครับ bye bye everyone enjoy the rest of the day นะ bye bye
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะ enjoy of the day เหมือนกันนะคะคุณเชฟ
ไปทำแผลครับ enjoy มากเลยไปทำแผลโอเค bye bye